Alright, picture this. You're standing in your favorite store. That item you've been eyeing is finally within reach, and you're ready to make it yours. But then, you remember your budget. It's tight. You start doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure out if you can swing it. You think, if only I could spread this out a bit, pay it off over time, without getting slammed with credit card interest. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever stood in a store, wishing there was a more flexible way to pay? That's where we're diving in today. We're tackling a question that pops up for a lot of savvy shoppers. Can I use Affirm for in-store purchases? It's a question that could unlock a whole new level of flexibility for your shopping trips. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a step back. Affirm, for those who might be new to it, is a buy now, pay later service. It partners with retailers, both online and sometimes in physical stores, to offer consumers the ability to finance their purchases. Instead of paying the full amount up front, you can split it into fixed monthly payments. And here's the kicker. Affirm is known for its transparency, often showing you the total interest you'll pay before you commit. No hidden fees, no surprises. This has made it a popular choice for online shopping, especially for larger purchases like electronics, furniture, or that dream bicycle you've been wanting. But the question remains, does that convenience extend to the brick-and-mortar world? The short answer, as with many things in finance, is it depends. It depends on the store, it depends on Affirm's partnerships, and it depends on how the store has integrated Affirm services. Let's break down the different scenarios you might encounter. First, you might walk into a store and see the Affirm logo prominently displayed at the checkout. That's a good sign. It often means the store has a direct partnership with Affirm and has integrated their point-of-sale system. In these cases, you'll likely be able to apply for an Affirm loan right there at the register, using your smartphone or a tablet provided by the store. The process is usually pretty straightforward. You'll provide some basic information, and Affirm will perform a soft credit check to determine your eligibility and loan terms. If approved, you'll see your payment options, including the interest rate and monthly payment amount. If you're happy with the terms, you can finalize the purchase, and you'll walk out of the store with your item, knowing you'll be paying it off in manageable installments. However, not every store that partners with Affirm will have a fully integrated in-store system. Some might only offer Affirm for online purchases, even if they have a physical location. This is where it gets a bit tricky. You might see the Affirm logo on their website, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's available in their store. So, how do you know for sure? The best way is to ask. Don't hesitate to ask a store employee if they accept Affirm for in-store purchases. They should be able to give you a definitive answer. Another scenario you might encounter is stores that offer a virtual card option through Affirm. This allows you to generate a one-time use virtual card number within the Affirm app. You can then use this card number to make a purchase at any store that accepts Visa or MasterCard. This effectively turns your Affirm loan into a debit card transaction. This virtual card option is a game changer for in-store shopping. It expands your ability to use Affirm beyond stores with direct partnerships. However, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, you'll need to be approved for a virtual card within the Affirm app. Second, you'll need to ensure the store accepts virtual cards. And third, you'll need to be aware of any limitations on the virtual card, such as spending limits or expiration dates. Now, let's talk about the benefits of using Affirm for in-store purchases. The most obvious benefit is flexibility. It allows you to spread out the cost of a purchase, making it more manageable for your budget. This can be especially helpful for larger purchases or unexpected expenses. Another benefit is transparency. Affirm is known for its clear and upfront terms. You'll know exactly how much you'll be paying in interest before you commit. This can help you avoid the pitfalls of high-interest credit cards or other financing options with hidden fees. Additionally, using Affirm can help you build your credit. Affirm reports your payment history to credit bureaus, so making on-time payments can positively impact your credit score. However, there are also some potential drawbacks to consider. First, you'll need to be approved for an Affirm loan. This means you'll need to have a decent credit history. Second, you'll be paying interest on your purchase. While Affirm's interest rates are often lower than those of credit cards, it's still an added cost. Third, using Affirm can encourage you to overspend. Because it makes purchases more affordable in the short term, you might be tempted to buy things you wouldn't normally buy. It's important to be mindful of your budget and only use Affirm for purchases you can realistically afford. So, how do you decide if using Affirm for in-store purchases is right for you? It really comes down to your individual circumstances and financial goals. If you're looking for a flexible way to pay for a large purchase and you're comfortable paying interest, Affirm might be a good option. However, if you're trying to avoid debt or you have a history of overspending, you might want to consider other financing options. Before you make a decision, it's important to do your research. Check Affirm's website or app for a list of partner stores and their in-store policies. You can also contact Affirm customer support for more information. And, of course, always read the fine print. Make sure you understand the terms and conditions of your Affirm loan before you commit. Pay attention to the interest rate, monthly payment amount, and any late fees or penalties. Also, remember that using any buy now pay later service, while a great tool, should be considered as a debt. It needs to be paid back. Always consider your budget and your ability to pay back the loan before committing to any purchase. To recap, can you use Affirm for in-store purchases? Yes, in many cases, but it depends on the store and how they've integrated Affirm services. Look for the Affirm logo, ask store employees, and explore the virtual card option within the Affirm app. Weigh the benefits and drawbacks and make sure it aligns with your financial goals. The world of payment options is constantly evolving, and services like Affirm are changing the way we shop. Whether you're making a big purchase or just looking for a little more flexibility, understanding your options is key. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.